How's everybody doing today? We were back at it on the Grom. First time I've seen trucks there at that lot. Oh, they're all over the place. I wonder if they do work in here. They must be. They got, yeah, they're airing it all out. That's interesting. All of our lots might be taken today if they're doing work over on the new one we've been going to. Which I had a really good session last night over there. Like, really good. Hopefully that translates to today. We'll see, but I didn't record a single fucking thing. Hopefully this is alright to go over. Yeah? Is this good to go over? Yeah. A lot flatter than that lot over there. That lot over there has a lot of bumps and then grades, like, it slopes downward to the left. But anyway, so with my back, it's always had me like slightly tilted, right? So like if this feels straight to me at least, like I'd be like slightly looking to the left. And so that has fucking ruined my practice sessions because I'm always falling to the left. You get it up, fall to the left. So I've been doing a lot of stretches, trying to strengthen my back. Hanging has helped a lot. Like you get like a pull-up bar or something, just hang. That has helped a lot. Stretching has helped a lot. So that's getting better. It's still not there. Like I still have a huge fucking knot in my shoulder blade. But you can tell in some of my later videos, I am kind of more centered on the bike. I've also like been practicing steering. I'm not good at it at all, but that practice has helped like adjust. See what we can do. See, like that's straight. I used to not be able to do that at all. Like straight wheelies were fucking dream. What are some other things I've learned? Like I'm hard-headed. I'm stubborn. It takes me a long time to learn something. You can tell me to do something, but that doesn't exactly translate. I'm like, oh, in my head, yeah, do this, but it's not going to happen immediately. Some of the more recent things I've learned that have helped is one, like you've got to stay square on the bike. You want to stay centered. I still haven't mastered like foot down because that throws me off centered. So I still lean. You can see I still lean going up with one foot on the ground. It's maybe because I'm not dragging it, but to do that also, you've got to kind of get it up to balance point really fast or your leg will no longer reach. So stay centered on the bike, squared up. And then your natural reaction, or at least my natural reaction when the bike starts to come up, is to hold on to the handlebars. And you can do this, or I've done this in one of two ways. It could be really tight in your hands, like gripping, like death gripping, or it can be tensing of these muscles, like your biceps and your lower forearm, like tensing that to try and stay square, like locked in a certain position. Both of those are bad. Both of those are going to cause issues when it comes time to steer. You might bring the bike up crooked, not perfectly straight doing that. You have to relax. And all of these YouTube videos always say, your weight has to be in your ass. Your weight has to be in the seat. So you want to feel even pressure on both butt bones. Like you'll find out what makes sense to you, what feels good to you, whether it's your arms slightly bent or whether you're fully extended. But you want to keep your arms loose. It's really all I can say. You'll have to figure out, like, if you feel yourself tensing, you got to be like, you got to stop tensing. What else? Lean back. Another natural like tendency is to pull yourself forward. Or when I was tensing my arms to stay, like I thought that would help me stay square with the bike and the handlebars, is I would tense, but that would naturally pull me forward, which makes the balance point smaller. So I'm still struggling with that, but like making sure my head and my shoulders like lean back with the bike, that has helped with a lot. It leads to a much cleaner wheelie. Let's see. Oh, there's another point. It pays to get to balance point quickly. Like, you may get a little bit and then want to pull it up, and you can do that. To me, that's a bit sketchy, but you'll be a lot more stable if you could just pop it up to where you need to be. I'm also, like, where I'm at right now is figuring out brake, like how to apply the brake, how much brake, when to apply the brake. I've gone back and forth through like, okay, only apply the brake when you're scared, like when you get too far back. Otherwise, get off the brake. But that requires really fine throttle input, I think, and I don't have that yet. A video I watched the other day said he learned through, you know, brake throttle, brake throttle, brake throttle, brake throttle. So I'm trying to tell myself that, like, throttle, brake, throttle, brake. And when I say brake, that doesn't mean no throttle. Like, I don't cut it. It's more of like a 5 to 10% range. Like, try to stand there. There's a sweet spot. But that's also something I'm trying to figure out, like not be as choppy on the throttle. But that I braked too early. And that I tensed up in my left arm. Like, it's a lot to think about. And so that's all the struggles I'm working through, is trying to just relax, clear your mind, and feel it out. Similar to how, like, you're not looking at the RPM when you do wheelies. Like, you don't want to be, at least, and when you get to a certain point, you won't be. It's a feeling, right? You understand, like, yep, that's right. You understand that at that RPM range is where I need to dump the clutch. I feel like just with more and more seat time, that's going to come for the other things too. You know, where the shoulder feels, the way your hands are gripping the handlebars, all of that's going to come with seat time. So I'm putting in hours and hours and hours as much as I can. See, that's relaxed. But like, the longer I stay up, I think my body still naturally wants to kind of return. And then I start like gripping a bit harder. So that's one of the things keeping me from wheeling the whole fucking lot right now. I had an aftermarket exhaust installed, one of the Zoom exhaust, Zoom loop. And you'll notice I put the stock exhaust back on. It's a lot quieter. That was one reason I wanted to do it, just because the amount of times I was practicing, it was getting annoying being so loud. But also, like, an aftermarket exhaust is going to affect your fuel air, right? So you could get a tune to adjust for that. But what I didn't know is you can actually reset the ECU on the Grom, and it will kind of relearn, you know, its fuel air mixture. So I didn't get a chance to test that out before I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna put the stock exhaust back on. But there's a plug in your Grom under your seat. It has a red cap on it. Older Groms might be 4-pin, but the wires are green and blue. On mine, there's 6 pins, but 4 wires, and there's a red and white row, and the outer red pins, you short those. You keep it with the Grom off, you pull the throttle 100%, turn the ignition on, the check engine light will start blinking fast, and at that point you release the throttle, wait for the check engine light to start blinking slowly, like once every 2-3 seconds or something, and then you can turn the bike off and the ECU's reset. Next time you run it, it's going to start learning and adjust, and it's still on my to-do list to do that with the Zoom exhaust, because like lower RPMs, like where you kind of want to be for that sweet spot, was really like, it was surging a lot with that stock exhaust. So like these small movements, it would be off, on, off, on, and I think that was making it really, really hard to hit the sweet spot. So I put the stock exhaust back on, and like, it's way smoother at these lower RPMs. Try that out. I'm gonna do it when I install the Zoom exhaust, and we'll see if that helps. But putting the stock exhaust back on, yes, I think helped a lot. You know, with the throttle control once you're up in the air. So that's a lot of talking. I'm gonna get to practicing. You have to get to balance point, or you're not keeping it in the air. These things are so underpowered. Also find that like as the day go on, it's It's 95 degrees here or something, 50% humidity, 70% humidity. It's hot. But as the day goes on, I just get worse. So I mostly practice at night. Man, I really wish I got all that on video last night. I stalled in the air, so that was scary as fuck. That means I was pushing it. I was going really slow. I just wasn't there with the throttle. Stalled in the air, slammed me down. That was fun. I was also practicing. There's two ways you can pull it up. You can just pop the clutch, or you can first compress and pop the clutch. Compressing is going to get you way higher. It's going to be a lot more smooth. It's going to get you to balance point quicker. It's just a timing thing. Like, you want to stay like even on the handlebars as you compress, and then you have to time it like as the forks are coming out. It's not that hard, and it's going to be a technique you have to use as when you want to do like second gear clutch ups on a Grom. But the video I watched was like doing it from a stop. He was doing it on a dirt bike, but I was like, well, I'll do it on this. And I've never been able to, like, from a stop, pop it up to balance point, keep your kind of leg on the ground over here. And you do that's how people do really slow speed or circle wheelies. I tried that. Came under me so fast, I lost the rear brake, my foot came off, and I kind of just said, nope, fuck it. And threw the bike away from me, landed, it curved around and started chasing me, and finally fell over. But yeah. That's something else I want to get good at. It's from a stop, it's so fast, right? You can see I still have the problem. Like, I'm leaning to the left. You can see that rocking back and forth. That's me throttle brake kind of. Like, eventually, I guess the idea is that eventually you'll do that faster, or you'll be more efficient with it, or I ain't there yet. I did bring a tripod, and I figured I might set my phone up there and try to get some rollers where the best spot is. Maybe here. Yeah, this might work all right. Oh, that wind feels good. We'll see if it. This is a very light tripod. But something like this might work. Yeah, something like that. And I don't have an attachment that works there, so I gotta use this thing. Do something like that. Maybe something like that. Then we can set the phone there. I got that set up. Should be alright, we'll see. Sync the audio there. Wind is blowing hard, which is good. Feels kind of nice out here. I have severe performance anxiety, so we'll see if I can perform for the camera here. Like a late release on the clutch. Yeah, my problem is I just overthink things. You gotta come out here and just be fucking mindless. You know? Man, it sure would have been good to get that on camera. Should have set up on this one. We're not there with cinematography yet, so that's another skill we're developing. I'm curious, what do you guys listen to when you're out here practicing wheelies? The engine? Or do you play some music? I like kind of EDM style music, like Zed's Dead is a big favorite of mine. Lean back, shoulders back. Yeah. So you gotta get the balance point. If you don't get there, your bike is coming down. At least this one is. Maybe you have the big bore kit and you can just pop it back up. Okay, and light hands, light arms, shoulders back, butt forwards, weight in ass. Failure wheelie. Now I was like around 19, 20 miles an hour. I really want to get down to like 13. 10 to 13 would be awesome to get that slow. That's my attempt at steering. Started going left and I think we straightened it out, but we straightened it out going that direction. And so I tried to like kick it all the way over and that was sketchy, so I put it down. There we go. After some time I get tense and like you can see the bike starts wobbling more and more. It doesn't stay straight. Yeah, you just get up there so much faster. And now you just, like, once you're there, it's figuring out, well, how much brake, when do I hit the brake, how much throttle, be smooth on the throttle. The thing is about tensing up is like it pulls your ass off the seat and the bike just becomes super unstable. Yeah, you can probably see on camera my shoulders and neck and head and everything move to the left side, so the camera's probably lining up here, where really you want the camera like lining up here. Target fixation, man. Let me go around that. Kind of went up sideways. Sink back. Be like water. Woo, boys, I'm getting there. We're slowing it down. Dude, that's kind of right. That's our comfort zone. That's where we want to be. Not that fast though. Well, maybe that fast. We're going that way now. You guys tell me when I have enough rollers. We'll see what I upload and you tell me, should I have more or less? Like, is it helpful seeing the head cam footage, the POV? Or would it be better to have more rollers? And also, like, feel free to comment. It's not clear. Like, nobody sits there and says, here's how you should look on the bike. Like, here's how you should set up on the bike. And when I was learning early on, I was like, no, I want to know everything. Like, should my lower back be straight up and down? Like should I be tensing? Like should my shoulders be rolled back? Should my chest be in there? Like, what is body position? And as I get better, I'm finding that that does not matter. You want to stay square with the bike if you want to go straight. You want to stay loose in your arms and your hands, no death grips. And you want your weight in your butt. So that's all that matters. Like where your back is, like what you're doing with your shoulders, that may affect like how straight you go or whatever, but you're gonna refine that as you practice. And you're gonna settle into something that's comfortable for you. And so go out there and practice. And one thing that's probably delayed my learning, stunted it a bit, is that I'm really bad about getting out here and really bad about getting out here and telling myself I'm practicing one thing today. Like every single wheelie I do is going to be a compressed and clutch up. I'm not going to focus on my butt. I'm not going to focus on my, how I'm gripping the handlebars. Everything is going to be that. And in hindsight, I think giving yourself goals like that, specific goals for the full practice session, would be helpful. It's going to speed you up a bit. I see somebody coming over here. I wonder if they have problems with me practicing. We'll see. Yeah, that's what we want to see. You think they're coming to watch or to tell me to fuck off? Maybe they're waiting until the cops show up. I don't know. But we'll see. I'm getting that seat time in until they tell me to go home. Whew. See, I was pulling myself up there with my right arm and I started leaning right, but as soon as I relaxed it and let myself move back in the seat, like everything got a lot more stable. Man, we'll be zooming across the lot very shortly. I need to be able to wheelie an entire lot like this. I need to be able to wheelie for as long as I want, really. Like, I should be able to wheelie for miles. That's where you want to be. Is be able to maintain that balance point for however long you want in a straight line. Or like, be able to steer it. Press clutch. Oh, I came up sideways, man. Maybe they're just having lunch and they wanted to come watch, although I figured they would face me. Thing is, if they do call the cops, like I don't have mirrors on this, and they're gonna give me a ticket. I took the mirror off because it looks goofy as fuck on the top. I had it on the bottom, and I thought it was cool because like in the videos you could see when I tapped the rear brake. That was helpful for me, seeing like, oh, you're tapping way too early. But whenever I turned the handlebars like to the right, it hit my knee, and that was not great. Being on one wheel and having something jab into your knee and throw you off is not ideal. I was like, my whole body was on the left. Wow. I'm not leaning over there like that. Part of it, like, as the day goes on, man, as it gets fucking hotter. Oh, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Oh, what a beautiful day. It's not second gear. Now I've been told my Grom is like incredibly underpowered, but oh, that wants to go. It's the power band. Okay, so we just picked up in second gear, no problem. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, I might be too fast. It's just a timing thing. Like, I don't really know where it's supposed to be. Like 17. Let's go look at our old lot. So I've never seen people here, never seen these bays open. But of course, I'm also not out here during work hours. It's a shame. They're probably prepping it for use. Might have just been leased out, and we'll lose that. This one in front of us is our old lot. It has not been leased out, but I guess the owner started doing some work in the back, and then they put up no trespassing signs, which are not there anymore, but we don't fuck with it. They've gone over there. You know, cops have been over there. And I think even if you haven't personally interacted with the cops or the employees over there, it's going to be one time too many. The cops are going to come. They don't care if they've talked to you before or not. Like, they're going to tell you, you know, and like it's going to be some bullshit you got to deal with. We'll just keep migrating. Gonna scare everybody with a little skirt. We'll be like, holy fuck, what was that? This guy couldn't even see it was green. He was too focused on me. Probably call it there. Really appreciate you watching. I find it so strange to talk to a camera, talk to myself. And I know I'm talking to you guys, but God, it's strange. So let me know if you like it. Like, my videos are typically just you hear engine noise or you hear music. But if you enjoy my commentary, let me know and I'll do more. I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.